Hey everybody, I'm Ryan from eXp Realty, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath located here at the Enclaves of Mountain Vista on the east side of Colorado Springs. We're going to take a tour of this property, get a feel for the layout and features, and then we're going to give you 3 things we like about this property and 3 things we dislike about it. Let's jump in. Okay, before we get started, let's say hi to Megan really quick. Hey Megan.
Hey guys, I'm excited to be here. I haven't been to this part of town, so I'm going to be having fresh eyes just like you. I saw a plane overway, so Ryan, can you tell me, are we close to the airport?
Yeah, kind of. Colorado Springs Airport is a little bit to the southwest, and then one of the main features in this neighborhood or side of town is Mark Sheffield Road runs north to south. So even though we're on the east side of Colorado Springs, if you needed to get somewhere specific in Colorado Springs, you can kind of transit that road north and south and just pop in where you need to.
So you have the advantage of being close to the airport, family coming in and stuff, but you don't have to hear it.
Yeah, we're not directly underneath that flight pattern of going in and out of the airport all the time. Yeah, awesome. That's correct.
Well, let's get started.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so this home is the Charleston model that we're going to look at today, and it's built and presented by Challenger Homes. So it was built in 2022. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's got a 3-car attached garage, and it's advertising 2,782 square feet, just about 2,800 square feet. So you want to go inside?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. They got their sales office here right now. And then this is actually the last one of these models in the neighborhood. Why don't you do a quick loop real quick?
Yeah, let's take a little look.
All right.
A little sneak peek.
I'll wait for you back here.
Beautiful. Love the natural light already.
Yeah, I mean, tall ceilings, lots of big open hallway here, right? The last time I was here, I actually didn't see this. Look at this. There's a little half bath right here. And they did a really good job with, like, I guess that's a wallpaper that they put on there. Kind of like, neat texture.
Yeah.
But this is super convenient, right? Like, you got friends or whatever come over, they know that the bathroom is right at the front door. So, and this area I absolutely love. I'm a big fan. I bought a home down in Texas, and we had the option of either doing a dining room in the front or an office. And I went with dining room, and we never used it. And I'm a big fan of, like, studies or home offices. So what we're looking at here is just, really nice space. It's got a couple of these like patio style doors that you can close, and it's got the glass in them. We'll say that this, we've got luxury vinyl plank kind of throughout, but the standard for this is typically carpet. So having the luxury plank throughout the home is a little bit of an option. But this is, I really like kind of the different tones in here on the walls and how they set this up. And then they have this little nook right here. So this is perfect for, taking your shoes off or storing things, or you can put a dog leash or whatever in there and kind of just have an area to sit. Just pretty functional front area, Mm-hmm. And probably. Okay, so coat closet. And what we have here is this is the main water coming into the building and a backflow valve. So that's interesting because you don't typically see that. Although I think it's more common here in Colorado Springs with more and more builders, because I think they're trying to preserve the water from freezing, which is a big issue here. Mm-hmm. In this region. So, oh wow. And then look at this. Under stairway storage.
Pretty deep too.
We're actually on a slab right now, and there's an option for a full basement, and that can be either finished or unfinished when you're building these homes. So, okay, that is a really nice front area. And then we walk through to this living area. And this is really nice as well. So they've got, a lot of light, a lot of room. There's a fireplace here. This This is an option. It doesn't typically come standard. And I believe they do carpet in here as a standard package too. So there's a couple of things that are, maybe you want to kind of play around with what things you want to add and what things you don't. But really a kind of a really nice open feel and beautiful layout. And it feels really spacious. I feel like I could, entertain over there, and then we can come to the dining room over here. So what we see on these pendant lights, these are actually aftermarket, but real easy to install. And if you need help, I know a guy. And then there's also patio option to have patio doors here too, so you can kind of open up and have that nice kind of indoor-outdoor feeling as well. And do you want to peek out here really quick?
Yeah, let's take a look.
It's a little covered area. I'll let you run out there and just maybe get a shot of the backyard. Yeah, so this is cool. So you get a little bit of a pad that the concrete pours out to here, and then you've got this nice, landscaped area. It's pretty common in Colorado Springs to see like an area where there's grass and then a lot of gravel as well. And they kind of just do that for, one, to reduce the maintenance, but more importantly, kind of with water runoff. So you'll typically have like French drains and things like that. Okay. And then this would go to the garage right here. Right now it's their sales office. Well, there's actually, let me show you this part, because there is like an additional area right here before you get into kind of the main portion of the garage. So a little bit of space here. Looks like they have the water sprinkler control right there. All right, and before we go any further, I want to talk to you about the price, okay? So the price for this home, the base model without any of the options, is about $523,000, okay? With all of the options, and we're going to talk about several of them, you're probably looking closer to somewhere like $575,000, okay? So, working with the builder and doing the selections is part of it. Also know that price is typically not, something that builders are able to negotiate as much on. There's not as much flexibility, but price is only one of the several negotiating factors in a real estate contract. So make sure that you have somebody representing you. If you absolutely love this house, make sure that you contact us below and then share it with somebody who needs to see it. Okay, you ready to continue on?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to show us the kitchen?
Yeah, let's take a look. So I love that the countertops have the extended bar because I love talking with family as I'm cooking.
Yeah.
So this is a huge feature. And I love the countertops, which looks like granite or quartz.
No, I think it's quartz. This is quartz.
Well, that's better because quartz has better durability oftentimes than granite. So.
Yeah, granite is standard in the kitchen, but you can do an option for the quartz countertops.
Oh, and it's a soft close, which I love.
Yeah, soft close. I think that's an option too. It's definitely one of those things that's worthwhile when you're doing the kind of the design phase and like, what do I want in my home?
Oh, nice pantry closet.
Wow.
So you can even walk in there and do all of your organizing and.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in there, and
the trash can fits perfectly in there too.
Yeah, nice.
I love the lighting underneath. That way, if you don't want to have the overhead lighting, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Especially for late night snacks, that's really good. A lot of storage.
Yeah.
And I like these upper ones too, because stuff you don't use all the time goes perfectly in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. So the tile back there, typically what you get without any kind of option added on is you get a 4-inch subway tile, but that one looks really nice too.
Yeah, it goes really well with the tones.
They did a good job with that layout, but sometimes it's also fun to do your own backsplash, especially a smaller kind of area like that. And then over there by the coffee bar, it's not a lot to tackle. So you can DIY if you're brave, or, get a contractor in to kind of make it and personalize it yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Can you tell me about this sink at all? This looks not like your average stainless steel.
Yeah, our friend Brett was telling us, he's a sales rep here. This is a composite sink, so it typically comes with stainless steel, but this composite is a little bit more friendly and kind of keeps the wear and tear down. You won't see scratches or things as much. And then this faucet is an aftermarket faucet, same as the pendants, but it's great to look at and kind of get an idea of what you might want to do in this home.
Cool. Let's continue on.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to let you go up ahead of me. And what I love about this staircase is that you get these kind of this iron spiral post all the way up.
Yeah.
And this is standard as well. And you see it right here on kind of the left side. This is typically a half wall, but you can have them put this same material in here as well to have it more of an open stairwell.
So right off the bat, it's a huge space.
Yeah, I like this whole area is like amazing for, a secondary living area, kind of hanging out with family and friends. You can have the kids up here playing video games, hopefully not too loud. And yeah, just a really clever use of the space. They got the recessed lighting, which is really nice. But I'm feeling like I'm drawn over here. This is the master bedroom. Look at this. So, double doors, right?
Very luxurious.
Very luxurious, right? It's not standard, but it's definitely something you might want to consider adding. And there's a ton of space in here. Feels really wide open. There's tons of natural light coming in. Nice big king size bed and still lots of room for activities over here. So just a really big master suite.
I love the feature wall too. That's definitely something that a lot of people like to customize in their homes.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they did some kind of wood, like wainscoting type thing there, but you can make that whatever you want. And then brings us into this bathroom. So right now what we're looking at is a beautiful soaker tub with a window. It's got tile finish. Typically it's one big full insert, but you can have them do tile there for you as well. And then you've got a double vanity with what we're seeing here is the same quartz that we saw downstairs in the kitchen. This is typically a Formica, but you can have them do, quartz to match downstairs, or if you did granite downstairs, you could also have them do granite up top as well. Right now, I think they have soft close, but I think you have to ask for that.
Mm-hmm.
Soft close here, but typical vanity style cabinets and storage, plenty of space. And then we move through and we've got a really excellent stand-up shower. Nice tile finish background, and they have a little seat here, which I think you can add as well. They did a really good job with that.
Yeah, plenty of space.
Plenty of space. You can do all your linens can fit in here. It's all in the bathroom, so you're not walking down the hall to find your linens and towels. And then they have a little bathroom area over there and a door for some privacy, which is helpful sometimes.
Yeah, that way you can get ready with someone.
Yeah,
and have your privacy at the same
have your
time.
privacy. So, and then look, one big, really big walk-in closet. So you've got this wire shelving in here. You can always do a project on your own to get some wood finishes in here if that's your thing. But this is really functional. It's big space, plenty of storage, plenty of room, a couple of options for shelving. And that is the master suite. I can't get over this.
I know.
It's really nice. And then what we have in here is a laundry room upstairs, which I think is really smart. A lot of people are figuring out, if you live upstairs, it's good to have your laundry and everything up here as well. Big open space, plenty of room. You could even put a desk or something here that you can fold stuff on, and a shelf up top if you wanted. And then, here we go, mechanical. So you've got your HVAC system and your hot water heater. Everything's super simple and accessible. It looks like they also have the network stuff in here, so kind of easy if you ever needed to have somebody come fix something. It's not a whole bunch of work. You're not moving things out of the way to create space for them to do their work. And what do we have here? Oh, wow. Nice big bedroom. I like how they kind of set this up as bunk bed here in the corner. Nice open space here. You can kind of see up to the north and kind of the fields out to the east. And then come check out this closet. This is a nice big closet. I'll let you jump in there. So this is attic access. This is like pretty typical in Colorado Springs, is that they completely finish off the access point. So if somebody has to get up there, they've got to cut this out and get up there, and then they'll come back down and patch up everything that they've done. I think this is kind of just to deter people from storing stuff up in the attic. It's not really made for that. So I've seen that certainly before. And it's no hassle. Like whoever's coming to do the work, they know that they need to go back and finish that up. And then we've got this bathroom up here as well. This is beautiful. Again, this quartz, you have to ask for them to put that up there. And then I think what's standard is they have a double vanity. I think it typically only comes with one. So make sure you speak up and tell them that you want two if you want to in here as part of your finishes. And then a nice little kind of separated area for your shower and your toilet. And it's nice and tall up here, so plenty of space. Perfect for, a couple of bedrooms to share. And then one last bedroom. Yeah, look at this. Okay. I like this. Nice big bedroom. I want to say it's bigger than that other secondary bedroom we were just in. Mm-hmm. Nice big space. Plenty of light coming through this window. And then another nice sized closet. This one, yeah, I think this one's a little bit bigger than the last one. But still lots of space in the house overall. And then I think that's it. We don't have a basement to go to this time, so that's the review. That's the whole thing. So,
did you want to go over likes and dislikes?
Yeah, let's do that. Where do you want to start?
Well, what was your favorite part? We'll start there.
Okay, my favorite part. My favorite part is probably the office. Do you have anything up here?
I think actually this is my favorite part, is this entire space. I like how this family area is paired with the main bedroom, especially for people who have young babies, because I feel like the kids could be playing and then there's also resting in there. So it's like you kind of go back and forth. If you need to nurse, that type of thing. So I just love that this is a great entertaining space, but it's also really like luxurious and family. So.
Yeah, family oriented, right. So maybe you could do like the majority of your entertaining downstairs in that nice open area, and then kind of like more family related stuff up here.
Exactly.
Or if you're down there with the adults, you can just turn the kids loose up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I like the office. I really think I made a mistake when I bought a new build in Texas. I don't know. I think it was like $5,000 more to throw like the doors and everything in there that I needed to make it an office. And I wasn't being cheap, but there's just so much going on sometimes when you're like considering, a new build and design and finishes. It can sometimes get a little overwhelming. So I opted not to do it. I'm a big fan of like when I'm working, having like a dedicated space. So something like this makes a lot of sense to me. And I like it. It's big. Like I can have my desk and my books and even an area to like meet clients, or think about this. I know people that do hair or nails or, home office type stuff where they're bringing clients in. You could probably do something like that. Photography. I know a lot of people have like a studio set up in their home. And then that way you've got the bathroom right there. And then that dedicated space where people just come in, they're in the front of your house and then they go, if that's your thing. So that's like number 2. What else?
I do love the fireplace, I have to admit.
Yeah. It really adds like a little bit extra to the wall. So this is like a nice stone finish. It's not like fake or anything. And then there's an insert, but this does it does bring the whole room and like the focus together in here, because it is an open space. So yeah, I like that feature a lot too.
Yeah, it can definitely make or break the character of a space, and I think it really makes it in here, where you have the whole family area centered around the fireplace, and then it's a cool addition that you have the TV as well.
Okay.
Any dislikes?
There's one that I'm kind of juggling, right? And it's this right here. When I first saw this, and today's not the first time I've seen it. I was talking to one of the sales rep, and actually one of the guys that does the quality control for Challenger Homes. What he said made a lot of sense. He's like, look, if it goes out in the garage or somewhere else, they can freeze, right? So I get that they're putting it in here, and I don't know, it takes a little bit away from this closet space, I feel like, depending on what you're using it for. So for me, it's typically the whole thing is kind of full of coats. But then again, like, it's stuff that I don't typically touch, right? Like in the winter, you're in here a little bit more, getting your coat and having a little bit of storage. But I guess my only concern is that, like, a kid comes in and turns something, and touches something because it's a fun looking, pipe. But I guess realistically, this door doesn't open that much over the course of a year. You're probably in there 30, 40 times, maybe a little bit more. But then guests are probably never going in there, right? So no one's really going to see it. I don't know. It's just I'm not used to it yet.
Sure.
So
I have a dislike over here.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay. So I feel like there's so much character in this space that I would rather have a bay window right here instead of it being flat.
Okay.
But the cool thing is that you can add that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. There is a bay window option. And yeah, it would bring a little bit more character. Like if you did the bay window and you did the patio door to open up, that would be really cool.
I feel like it would just add something extra to the space. And since you're already entertaining so well here, kind of going in and out, it just kind of extends it a little bit. So that would be my preference.
Yeah, okay. I have one more, and it's kind of picky, and I hate to do this, but as much as I like this railing and these uprights here, they do come standard all the way up, which is nice. It's a beautiful feature. At the top, it's an option to add. Normally, you would just have a half wall, like drywall finish at the top. But even with that drywall finish, you're going to get some noise. So it depends on what's going on. I guess it's just something you have to learn to communicate with your family, like, hey, turn the TV down up there.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, you might get a little bit of noise if somebody's watching a video real loud, a movie up there, something real loud. But other than that, that's real nitpicky. Having those two dedicated spaces though is great, right? Like you can have adults down here and kids upstairs, and it just all makes a lot of sense. So yeah, really nice functional home. I like the way that they kind of set everything up to help you visualize like all the different features, including all the options. And yeah, that's it. That's the review. This one was quick.
So how can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, I mean, if my contact information is down below, we'll put that right at the top of the description. If you're looking for somebody to come in and kind of represent you and your best interest when you're working with new builders, we'd love to help you with that. Additionally, if you want your home to be featured in one of our home reviews, there's a link down there for that as well. Other than that, I guess we'll just see you in the next video.
See ya.